From the opera Sansone Dalila, Maestro Camille Saint-Saëns wrote one of the most beautiful melodies ever written for the human voice. À voler dans tes bras. Ah, réponds, réponds à ma tendresse. Verse-moi, verse-moi l'ivresse. I wish we could listen to the whole rendition of this My Heart Opens to Your Voice from the opera Sansone Dalila, but for that I'm going to leave you the link in the post of this entry so that you can listen to the complete, uh, absolutely beautiful rendition by the great contralto Ana Caridad Acosta, a Mexican contralto. And the reason why I wanted to share this in the voice of this extraordinary singer, it's because she's a perfect example of what I shared with you. If you have been attentive to our podcast emissions, you may have noticed that this August the 12th, the dissection of this same area was is already available in all streaming platforms, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any other platform of your preference. Is the dissection episode is already there. And in that episode, I mentioned a good number of times that even though Dalila can be sung by a mezzo, it is true at least for my taste and for the mezzos to be in less difficulties with the low notes because Dalila is a particularly uh, is a particular role where the voice of the mezzo is more in the center and in the lower part of her register. So that's why it's more comfortable with the contralto. And also I mentioned in the episode that the quality of the sound, the amount of harmonics of the contralto voice in this area, in particular in this Mon cœur s'ouvre à ta voix, as you may have already noticed, with no effort, a contralto voice can make the continuous emission of the sound "A voler dans tes bras." And that one, that quality, without having troubles with the low notes or sounding as if the mezzo would have suddenly lost her voice, but full control that is usually better achieved by the voice of a contralto or a mezzo who has a very well developed complete register. So I wanted to, in fact, the truth is that I also wanted to share with you another recording, and I was intensively looking for a live recording of Oralia Dominguez, the Mexican contralto who sang in Mexico City along with Maria Callas in year 1951, the Aida, that hyper famous Aida, but the only recording that I found besides being in a studio is very low in volume and I really think makes the justice. So, but we are in very good hands with listening to this version from the great artists that Ana Caridad Acosta is. So I hope that you are one of the persons who love this area and that you give yourself the opportunity to listen to this rendition complete, and it is live. So if you don't speak Spanish, if and you are feeling like you want to click on the recording, in Spanish, it is established that this is live. She's singing live. She sings this beautiful live, and it is special occasion as they were celebrating the anniversary of another very, very famous Mexican singer that maybe we will have her in one of our blog entries in the future.